Okay then guys, we're back inside of Helldivers 2, and Joel seems to have put a spanner in the works with a brand new biome that you guys have been waiting for, just before the MO is due to finish. Very, very annoying, but we've also got a brand new build to temporarily grant something incredible, and Twinbeard has been back on the informative messages inside of the Helldivers official Discord to give you guys all the info that you need that they're not posting up on socials or in-game still. Yeah, we'd need to get into that at a different time. Nonetheless, we're going to dive on into it today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor, GamerSups, the leader in gaming, energy and nutrition that offers gamers and esports athletes a healthy energy choice, helping them to perform to their highest potential. GamerSups is completely keto friendly, less than 1 calorie, sugar free, and comes in an array of tasty flavors, as well as a load of very cool waifu cups and cool accessory points that you guys can order via the link in the description, and using code CloudPlays at checkout will get you a cheeky discount. That being said, let's dive on into Helldivers news today. So starting off, Joel has given us a brand new biome, so rest in peace the Major Order. This right here is Gakrux, the super earth controlled area that we've seen right here. Tall, gnarled trees flourish across the surface of this forested world. Sunlight filters past dangling vines to the saturated undergrowth below. Now I can imagine that the player base on this planet is going to increase dramatically, as somebody has now noticed that it's now available on the map a couple of hours ago. It's likely that this is going to be absolutely obliterated and ending very, very quickly. So if you want to get involved in it, now is the time to go and give it a check out. This will, on the other hand, interrupt the Major Order quite vastly, but with the amount of people that are going to want to see this new biome, it's likely that this will be over with quite fast and we can get back to the Major Order to complete it in time for when we need to. Next up though, let me know what you guys are thinking of it. You guys are going to absolutely love it. It looks incredible, and the gameplay in the background is obviously inside of that biome, so let me know what you guys are thinking of that one. Next up, we have got a Helldivers 2 tweet out that seems to be a little bit fishy. Yep, you heard me correctly. It states right here, good news. The bill to temporarily grant pet fish authorization to C-class citizens and above has passed. Submit the relevant forms along with your proposed patriotic fish name to your local democracy officer. Now, these things are generally informative as far as how this one can actually operate. Somebody in the top of the comment section actually put, this better mean we getting a Normandy-style fish tank like in Mass Effect. Would love to see my little fishies between missions. And this has been something that was posted up on the Reddit for quite a while now, and now the Helldivers 2 Twitter page is now acknowledging it. Are we going to get our little pet fish, the democracy fish, on the ships? We'll have to wait and see if it pans out. So let me know in the comment section though what you would name your fish if you actually had one on the ship. Now we are doing a giveaway here on the channel. If you guys want to get involved in it, this is a very, very simple one. All you have to do is head down to the comment section and put a fish emoji in the comment section. Now, what is it you guys are going to obtain from this one? This week, we are giving away a copy of Helldivers 2, and if you've already got the game, don't panic. We're going to give you guys the money equivalent in super credits. So you want to get involved, head down to the comment section, stick a fish emoji in the comment section for our little fish friends that we should be obtaining very soon. Thanks again. Let's see what happens as we announce the winners this Sunday via the community page here on the channel and the giveaway announcement sector of the Discord. Let's dive on into the rest of the video. Now, getting into what Twinbeard has been putting up, there's an absolute array of things with regards to this, including the spear fixes and all of this sort of stuff with the ballistic shield. We're going to dive into it right now. But he actually starts off by going through quite a lot. Somebody had a quick question that's been heard 1,000 times now, but is there going to be a patch for the works of the ballistic shield and the spear? And his response was, I believe fixes for the ballistic shield and the spear are in the works. Can't swear by it without checking further, but pretty sure. So it's not fully confirmed that they're working on it right now, although I would like to state that they probably are, considering the spear at this moment in time is causing more crashes than the rest of the game absolutely collected. It's such an annoyance because now the spear is actually working as intended. It is working to more our play style than anything else, and we can't use it because it keeps making the game crash, which is extremely infuriating because I've got a little bit of a soft spot for the spear just recently. It seems to be a really enjoyable feat, but nonetheless, we move on into the next piece. He posted up in the main HD2 general chat 1 stating a few of you asked about a bestiary/codex. I'll just throw out the reply out there since I got some more details. Yes, it's something that we are considering, but it's not decided, and if we ever do one, it'll be sometime in the future. So we're not expecting it anytime soon. It is likely to be in the future, but as to what it's actually going to look like or whether it's definitely going to happen, it is yet to be decided. I think that it would be a really cool thing to add into it, as we obviously unlock new enemy sorts and all of that sort of stuff. The Illuminates start making their way in. We have Hive Lords making their way through. Everything collectively would be quite cool to have a bestiary/codex sort of concept, which can tell you weaknesses, strengths, so on and so forth. I think it would work quite well. He also goes on to post up something else right here, which states, I know there are discussions about what you could potentially do with these surplus resources. What those discussions might end up in is still up in the air and or not disclosed yet. But yes, it's something that we're looking into. So if you don't know what I mean by that, the surplus resources means things like your samples and stuff like that you have collected and now have maxed out, as well as like the medals and stuff like that. With regards to the resources, we wanted some sort of exchange where we could exchange them upwards or exchange them downwards or so on and so forth, or exchange them in for new pieces of armor or super credits or however you wanted to work it. They are looking at a potential method for the surplus resources and how to actually exchange those going forward. Obviously, we haven't got anything solid in writing, but just to let you guys know, that is currently being in the works. Now, there is another message that he's put up. People have been wondering if there is any new character dialogue in the future or anything like that, and Twinbeard actually stated, hi, I know we'd like more dialogue and music in the game. If or when we'll do that, I do not know, but I should be able to find out. Actually, hang on a minute, starting to type in other channels. Nah, no luck. So for now, we'll have to make do with what I know, which is that we'd like more, and I think that there will be, but I can't confirm it until my contacts get back to me. So again, for those of you guys wanting to know, there is a lot of things that are ifs, buts and maybes, and nothing is really confirmed, but he does think that certain things are going to be happening. This is mainly the informative touch on things and quite interesting, because although none of this is solid in writing, it means that there are a lot of discussions going on right now with a lot of things happening. And the one big thing that everybody wanted was a sort of testing branch or experimental server which we could utilize for future patches and so on and so forth, almost like a beta access for some players who don't mind playing a half janky game, which realistically, how many of you guys would be that bothered about it? Let me know via the comment section. At the moment, everything that comes out is kind of a little bit half-baked, comes out and there's loads of issues, and we're all kind of playing a beta server anyway, so it would be quite cool to be able to opt in to an actual test server or a beta access point where you guys are able to play the things early and find out what the issues are early so they can fix it and send it out to the masses. But somebody put right here, good morning, quick question, has an experimental testing branch of the game for players that want to do beta testing being considered? It seems a lot of bugs, not of the terminated kind, are being deployed into production, and every patch that could have easily found with this method. And Twimbit actually responded with various similar things are being discussed. In what shape or form or any confirmation of such things is unbeknownst to me, however. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but it is likely that we'll experience something at some stage or another. The likelihood is that we'll have some sort of Steam test server, because that seems to be where 90% of the issues are. Don't get me twisted, I know a lot of people are having issues on PlayStation with regards to the social hubs and stuff like that, but as far as main crashes and problems to frame rates and so on and so forth, it is primarily PC based. You've got to be completely real. I've been playing on both, and I'm having to revert just to PlayStation to get a solid amount of gameplay to be able to use for these videos. The problem is with the PC at the moment is it is just so up and down that we're losing people left, right and center because they're not able to finish an entire mission, or the game is crashing consistently, or the frame rates are atrocious, or it's just demanding way too much for the systems that are actually working in tangent with each other. It's been a bit of a nightmare on PC, we all know that. Sony have not made it easy with the main connection of a Sony account. That was the first debacle. Now we're having issues actually completing missions and playing through the game as a standard. Unfortunately though, that is all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate your faces, but as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.